What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is a super exciting day for me. I'm finally dropping off the GC8 at the body shop. After 4 years of working on it, she's finally ready to get dropped off for the final touches before we can actually put that first coat of paint on there. And I'm so excited to finally see what the car looks like in one color, because right now it is a mixture of body filler, fiberglass, carbon, and metal. So that will be a huge change, and I feel like a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. So in today's video, I'll be dropping the car off and hopefully fast forward to in a couple of weeks when they've actually got a lot of the job done, but it's not complete yet. So you guys can see the whole process and understand everything that is involved in it. So without further ado, let's get the car loaded. I've got the trailer out there, and I just gotta remove the bumpers. Actually, I'll show you guys around the car real quick, because I did do some work since the last video. I've tightened up a lot of the gaps, I've smoothed a lot of the shapes, and yeah, for now, this is what it looks like. Everything is kind of tightly mounted on there, so it's really close to what it will be like in the end. From the front, there was a lot of work on the front bumper. I've added some supports in the front going over the top of the radiator support, so you can actually bolt that on there and it will be solid. I cleaned up the shapes. I've added these sort of extensions or block-off plates here because the chassis is actually right behind there, so it doesn't make sense to keep it open and just have the air go straight against the chassis. And this is what WRC cars had. I just made it a little bit longer so you can cut it to whatever width you'd like. It will make it easier in the molding process later on. Same on this side. I've cleaned up those shapes here, lined up the fender and the bumper, all smooth, hashtag smooth, and rest of the car hasn't changed that much. I just did some really small changes here and there, but nothing crazy. The shape is there, has been there for a while. I also cleaned up a lot of the fuel door, and the bumper is not really mounted right now, but you do get the idea. And right outside we have my second GC8, also turbo. It is stock mostly, except for suspension and exhaust, and I'm going to keep it that way, get it street legal in Switzerland. I did a full paint job on this, so all the gray stuff is brand new and freshly painted for me. I think I did a pretty good job. It came out pretty good, except that front door hasn't been painted, so that's why it's different. It's actually from a different car and didn't have the exact same paint code. So yeah, this will be maybe my next project. I'm going to remove the sunroof. I already have the roof from another car without sunroof that I'm going to Frankenstein on there, and otherwise completely stock, kind of dirty. Gonna clean it up, and it will be a great base for the wide body kit and legalizing it in Switzerland once I actually get that far. So yeah, that's going to replace this in a couple of minutes. But right now, let's start up the wide body car. I need to get her out of the garage, and the way I have it right now is like this. I put the battery in the trunk and got it grounded. Now all I need to do is connect the power. So here's the positive. Boom. And now, if everything is still as I left it, we should have power. It's a bit dirty in here, but it works. Yes, like the charm. Alright, so we've just dropped off the car at the body shop here, and this is where she's going to live for the next 2 to 3 months. The guys here are really good and really fast,
but this being such an intense project, they cannot work on it full time. So this has to live in the background a little bit, and they can work on it in the downtime between other projects and whenever they're not that busy. So right now we just decided that they will finish all the shapes and give it that first coat of paint to seal everything in and get it ready for the molding process.